Hello and welcome. My name is Nancy Keller and I'm the Director of Culinary Services at Sonoma State University. And I'm here to share with you some ideas on menu planning. First, you have to ask yourself a couple questions. One is, what are my favorite foods that I like to eat? Two is, what are things that are easy to cook in case I'm in a hurry? Three are, what are things that I can afford? Because we can't all have filet mignon every day, right? And also, you need to know your eating habits. So, do you eat breakfast? Do you eat light meals? Do you like to have late night snacks? Do you eat snacks throughout the day? Do you bore easily? Because sometimes to save money, you have to, repeat things often. The other thing you need to look at is what's your environment? Do you have freezer space? Because that can help. Do you have pantry space? Or is it a milk crate turned on its side for you? What equipment do you have? Do you have a basic frying pan, a basic saucepan? Do you have knives? Do you have cutting boards? Do you have a car to go shopping? And when you shop, please don't be hungry. And then, of course, lastly, which we'll talk about in another video, is, what's your budget? Is it $100 a week? Is it $50 a week? And that will help. So let's take a look at that form. What I do on my form is I immediately go into that form and go, okay, I sleep in, I don't eat breakfast. I'm not going to eat breakfast. I'm going to change that breakfast to a late night meal because I like to eat at 10 o'clock at night. And that's probably going to be a little bit different than what a breakfast meal would be. Then, allow, if you're going to go away on the weekend, and cross those out. And then start looking at, how we can gain some efficiencies now. So now we know what we need. We need meals for this many days. Then we need to talk about things like spices. We need to talk about things like the buying volume that you're going to be looking at. And then when you look at that cycle, one of the things that I like to do is I like to buy a little bit in volume. I'll buy a pound of ground beef and then I'll divide it into 4. And from that, I will use a taco seasoning packet and I will make tacos. From that same ground beef, I will make meatballs for my spaghetti. From that same ground beef, I will make a hamburger, and that's probably the first thing I'll eat because I'm going to want a nice fresh burger on a fresh bun. And so I will have that probably on the day I go grocery shopping. And then the last thing is I could take that last bit of beef and make that into chili. And so that's how I look at it. And if you stay tuned for my next video, I'll actually show you how I do that. We'll do beef, we'll do chicken, and then the last one I'll do will be on budget. Thanks, and I hope this helps out in your planning. And remember, don't shop hungry.